Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.
Hello everyone, this is Madeline, teacher again, and today we are teaching Tuesday, Thursdays, and to class at 5:40, and we are teaching August 27th lesson. And today we're going to do Amelia Bedelia reading workbook pages 44 through 50. Okay, so. Hart, do you still have Amelia Bedelia book? Yes. Okay, good, because I don't have one. So, everyone, let's go to page 45 for the quiz.
Hey, I think
45. Yes, because we do this class 2 reading classes one day. We don't do every day. Page 45, everybody's there? Oh, Mindy. Clark. Okay. Everybody ready? Yeah. Number 1 is going to be to have lost your job because you did something wrong.
F.
Starts with F. You did something wrong, you lost your job. It is in past tense. D. D.
BTS music.
Similar, but different. 5 letter. It is 5 letters. Why I don't know. You will know. Okay, number 2 is going to be something used to hold other things. Something used to hold other things. What Amelia Bedelia puts the rice back into. Starts with C.
C.
Starts with C. It is like this one. I put things inside of it. Number 3 is going to be to see how long something is, or to see how much of something there is. Starts with M. What? Number 2. How many letters? Number 2 is something used to hold other things. Starts with C. It is 9 letters.
Teacher, number 3 okay.
To see how long something is, or to see how much of something there is. It is 7 letters. Starts with M.
N.
And Number 4. Number 4 is people. Starts with F. Not a bad word. Not a bad word. 5 letters. Number 5 is to choose what will happen next, or to pick something. Starts with D. This one. It is the last vocabulary in the list. You're right.
Teacher, this is past tense or...
Past tense, present tense, 2 things okay.
I don't have to.
Sure, don't worry. I have a eraser, Jim. 5 letters. Number 4 is 5 letters. Next one.
Number 3 is N.
Number 3 is what?
N.
And like my name. Or Mandy's name. M.
N.
M. No, number 3. Number 5 starts with D. Number 6 is another word for a freezer. 2 easy words in English. Boom, become 1 word. Starts with I. A place that is very cold. A freezer. Very easy. Very cold. 6 letters. 2 3-letter words. Boom, 1 word. Very cold place. What starts with I? Number 7 is how you speak when you are surprised. How you speak when you are surprised. First letter is E. 7 letters. It is 7 letters. Number 8 is something that is very good. First letter is S. Very good. One of a kind. Unique. It is easy word.
Sure. Number 6 one more page.
Number 6?
Yes.
Number 6 is a freezer, a very cold place. 2 easy words we put together, 6 letters. Starts with I. Where you put ice cream? Where you put ice cream? Here, number 8. Number 8 is something that is very good, unique, one of a kind, amazing, wow. Number 9, please. Number 9 is to put spices onto food or to put clothes on. Also what I am wearing. Starts with D. Last word is going to be to cut the edges off something or to decorate. What Amelia Bedelia did to the steak.
Oh, this first one.
First letter is T. Short word.
Teacher.
To cut the edges off. What?
Number 10, number 10, please.
To cut the edges off something or to decorate. So there's 2 words meaning to cut. First one is snip. This is not snip. It is a different one because sometimes means decorate. Starts with T. Any more questions?
Number 3. It's how many letters?
Number 3 is 7 letters.
Number 1, number 10, please.
Number 1 is to have lost your job because you did something wrong. Mrs. Rogers wanted to tell Amelia Bedelia she was but she didn't tell her. She didn't lose the job. She wanted to tell her she was Okay. Any more questions or finish?
Finish.
Okay, change. What was that part?
What?
Okay, no, I just lost mine. Who wants the red pen? Everybody got their pen?
No,
Oh, no,
I have blue pen.
Okay, perfect. Everybody!
I have 2 red pens.
Oh, number 1 is what?
Iron.
Fired. So it is almost like a BTS song, yes. Fired this pussy. Fired this was that telling. Number 2 is what?
Container.
Container.
Okay, put -1.
Number 3.
Measure.
Measure. Number 4.
So,
Folks.
hello, teacher.
Hi, Jean. Now, Jean, today we're making a video, so go around so you don't have to be on camera. Unless you want to be on camera.
And no test.
Hajin, I will write no test and you will maybe stay. So, number 5 is what? Decide. Good.
I think I'm -1.
Number 6.
Ice box.
I saw.
Ice box. Number 7.
No space or space?
There is no space. If you have a space, just -0.5. Number 7 is what?
Exclaim.
Exclaim. Or exclaimed. Both okay. Number 8.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
Special. Number 9.
Yes.
Dress. And the last word is
Trim.
trim. Okay, so students, change the quizzes back.
-4.
Hajin, homework was reading workbook, page 44. Book report. CT homework.
And
Okay.
-0.5. Okay, I must.
-1.
Good.
Oh, I think this chair is broken.
That chair is broken? You can change the chair if you
No,
want
I
to.
like this chair.
Okay, June, if you want that chair.
Oh. I think this is good. Like roller coaster.
I'm -0.1.
Me too. Ah, icebox.
Okay. So, everyone, let us now take out our Amelia Bedelia books and we will,
Read the book.
read the book. Yeah, we're going to start on page 44.
What page? 44.
Page 44.
Amelia Bedelia.
Does any person want to read the first page?
Me.
You want to read first page, Drew? Okay. Page.
Bedelia. Here, the door open. The books are back, she said. She rushed out to read them. Next one, Emma.
Amelia Bedelia, why are the lights were outside? Asked Mr. Rogers. Maybe. Please just let to put the lights out, said Amelia Bedelia. It didn't take to bring them back in. Oh, I do hope they didn't get up there too long. First, Amelia Bedelia, the time we take the furniture. I asked you to draw the things, said Miss Rogers. I did see, said Amelia Bedelia. She held up her picture. Emma. Then Mrs. Rogers saw the furniture. The furniture, she cried. Hadn't.
Mr. Rogers went to wash his hands. I say, he called, these are very unusual towers. And Bendy.
Mrs. Rogers dashed into the bedroom. Oh, my best towels, she said. Didn't I change them enough? As Amelia Bedelia had.
Mr. Rogers went to the kitchen. I took the dinner. Where is the rice? I came here to measure up her.
I put it back in the container, but I remembered it measured 4.5 inches. Said Amelia Bedelia.
Was the meat delivered? Asked Mrs. Rogers. Yes, said Amelia Bedelia. I trimmed the fat just like you said. It does look nice. Mrs. Rogers rushed to the icebox. She opened it. Lace, ribbons. Oh dear, said Mrs. Rogers. Hurt.
The chicken, you dressed the chicken, asked Mrs. Rogers. As I found the nicest box to put it in, said Amelia Bedelia. Box! Exclaimed Mrs. Rogers. Mrs. Rogers hurried over to the box. She lifted the lid. She laid the chicken, and he saw just as dressed as he could be. Emma. Mrs. Rogers was angry. She was very angry. She opened her mouth. Mrs. Rogers meant to tell Amelia Bedelia she was fired. But before she could get the words out, Mr. Rogers put something in her mouth. It was so good Mrs. Rogers forgot about being angry. Lemon. What was it?
Lemon meringue.
Lemon meringue pie. She explained. I made it to surprise you, said Amelia Bedelia happily. So right then and there, Mr. and Mrs. Rogers decided that Amelia Bedelia must stay. And she did it. Mrs. Rogers started to say on dust the furniture, allow the lights, close the drapes, and things like that.
Mr. Rogers didn't care if Amelia Bedelia came all of his things in place.
All he cared about was having her there to make lemon meringue.
Okay, good job, students. I like that you guys, when you do popcorn, other classes always pick the same students. You guys do a good job making sure all students read, so good job. What do you think about this book? Good book? Funny book?
Funny book.
Funny book?
Funny book.
Crazy book?
Crazy.
Maybe a little bit crazy. Okay, students, I forgot to do one thing before we read the book, so we're going to do this very quickly, and then we're going to answer the questions. But first, let's check the homework on page 44. Okay? So everyone go to page 44. Okay, good. So everyone is there? The first thing we can say, the next thing on their list was to dust the furniture. Amelia and Amelia thought that was such a
Silly.
Anyone know a different thing?
No.
Same? Silly thing to do. But then she saw a box or big box or container of dusting powder in the bathroom. So Amelia and Bedelia took the powder. Someone's phone needs to turn off. And go in the phone box. Took the powder and put it all over the furniture. Okay, I'll take that part. Okay, I'll take that. Put it in the box. Sofa is okay. Sofa is one of the furnitures. One of the pieces of furniture, sorry. So after furniture, the next thing on the list said to
Draw the drapes.
draw the drapes.
Why are you writing do the grapes?
When the came in. Sun. When the sun came in. Amelia saw that the sun was coming in. So Amelia Bedelia took out a,
List.
not list,
Bunch.
piece of paper. Is that one hard?
Yes.
Okay, piece of paper, and began to draw the drapes. The next thing on Amelia Bedelia's list said to
Put out.
put out the lights in the living room. So,
Take is okay.
what?
Take out.
On the list it says put out. It has to be put out because the list says put out has two meanings, take out only has one meaning, okay? So Amelia Bedelia, the light bulbs. Took is okay. Anything different? Unscrewed is best answer. Unscrewed the light bulbs and hung them outside like wet clothes. Amelia ran back to the kitchen. She took her pie out of the oven and put it on the table to cool. The next thing on her list said to measure 2 cups of rice. Amelia put the rice in 2 cups and got a
Measure.
The real answer is measuring tape. Another student wrote in this book, long ruler. I think that one is okay too. Because it only shows a picture, it doesn't say what she used, okay? To measure them. Then she put the rice back into the container or box. She took the rice out of the cup stream. It was in the cup and then she put it back into the container. The list said to trim the fat off the steak and dress the chicken. So Amelia got some lace and ribbon and trimmed the steak. Anyone say anything different? Okay. So finished. Guys, please, if you have a different answer, tell me because many answers are correct, okay? Okay, everybody finished reading? Let's go to the next page. And we are going to write the answers to the questions. How was the homework? Easy or hard?
Hard.
Hard? What did you say, Mandy?
Easy.
You think easy?
Easy.
June, you change your mind?
No.
Okay. So let's go page 45, and we will answer the questions. Number 1 is, who came back to the house at the beginning of our reading today? Who came back?
Mrs. Rogers and Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers and Mr. Rogers.
Mr. and Mrs. Rogers, one boy, one girl, came back to the house. They are the folks, but let's be more specific, because all people are folks.
I think they are Amelia Bedelia's mother and father.
They're actually Amelia Bedelia's bosses. I think, why had Amelia Bedelia left the light bulbs outside?
Because the list said, put out the bulbs.
And why did she not take them back in? What didn't the list say? You guys look on page 46. The list didn't say. You have your book, Haji?
List just said to put the lights out.
The list said to put them out, and it didn't say.
Bring that baby.
Yes, the list didn't say. Bring the lights back in. Okay, number 3. Why? Okay, number 3. Finish writing number 2. Number 3. Why had Mrs. Rogers asked Amelia to draw the drapes?
Because the furniture will fade
Because of what?
because of sunset.
Yeah, the sun would fade the furniture. Did we talk about this before? Students, do we understand what it means when I say the sun would fade the furniture?
Yes.
Yes? What does it mean? How will the furniture change?
Furniture's color be more lighter.
Will be lighter, yes. Because of the sun?
Yes.
Yes. Did this happen? Maybe, can you see from all the way back there? Okay, you're okay? Yeah, the furniture's color will be lighter because of the sun. Number 4 is, do you think Mrs. Rogers liked Amelia's dusting in the living room?
No.
No. Why?
Because
She didn't.
she didn't clean
Because
the living room. She can't understand.
Amelia didn't understand. Amelia didn't clean the furniture. She made it dirty. Mrs. Rogers wanted her to clean, and Amelia made it dirty.
Everything made Mrs. Rogers is angry.
Probably very angry. Yeah, she wanted to fire Mrs. Amelia Bedelia.
But Mr. Rogers is not angry.
Mr. Rogers only wanted pie. Okay. Okay. Number 5 is, why did Mr. Rogers say that the towels were unusual?
Because Amelia Bedelia cooked.
She put the towel, yeah. And what did the towel have?
Towels have holes.
Amelia cut the towels, and they had holes. Okay. Everybody finish writing 1, 2, 3?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
She looked for chicken and steak. And also one more thing. She looked for the rice, chicken, and steak.
Look over.
Okay, number 5, everyone finished?
Yes. Who is Jew and
Okay, number 7, where was the rice?
The rice was in the container.
Amelia Bedelia put it back in the container. Yes. The rice was in the container again. Amelia put it back into the container. What had Amelia put on the steak? She had put what? What was on the steak? Lace and ribbons.
what is lace?
Lace is, you know what is a fabric? This fabric is a type of cloth. A lace fabric is like this. It is normally white. It is very thin. It has very many pretty holes in it. And it will maybe have like a flower that is a flower, like a hole with flowers. Like that. Okay? That is lace. So, number 9 is describe what Amelia Bedelia did to the chicken. What did she do to the chicken? She what?
She pressed the red.
She made clothes and dressed up.
She made clothes and she dressed the chicken. What did she make the clothes with?
Dress the chicken. With ribbons.
She put ribbons on the steak, and she made clothes out of what? Out of, you can see the answer is not on this page. Can I take this maybe? Answer is all the way back on page
42.
42? No. Okay, maybe I'm making something up. I am making something up. She made clothes with colored paper. We don't need to know what she made clothes with. My mistake. Okay. She made a clothes and put them on it. Okay. Next question is number 10. Do you need a better eraser card?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, June? Number 10 is, what did Mrs. Rogers want to say to Amelia when she got angry? She wanted to say what?
Amelia Bedelia is fired.
She wanted to fire her. She wanted to say she was fired. And fired means what? Hey.
Yes.
So fired means Amelia Bedelia can work with the Rogers? No, that's what I mean. And fired means what?
Fire means
Can't work.
Can't work.
Can't work there anymore. She doesn't have a job. Why did Mrs. Rogers forget about being angry?
Because Mr. Rogers
Hi.
gives lemon meringue pie.
Mr. Rogers gave her Amelia's lemon meringue pie. And how was the pie?
Pie was very delicious.
Pie was very delicious. Does the pie make you, does reading this book make you want pie? Because when I read this book, I want pie. Do you feel like you want pie or not feel like you want pie?
One pie.
You want pie?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So number 12. Do you think Amelia Bedelia is happy now at her job?
Yes.
Yes. Why do you think so?
Because her face is
Because her face is smiling?
Because their bosses said pie was very delicious.
Because the boss said the pie was very delicious? Okay, yeah, those are good reasons. I'm going to look one quickly. Yes, we can say that. Okay.
Morning, pie.
This should be yes, she was, but I didn't write, so it's okay that you didn't write. And like yes, because she was smiling and I liked her pie. And 13, last question. Do you think Mr. and Mrs. Rogers were happy to have Amelia Bedelia?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Amelia can make delicious pie.
Teacher, in class we take video.
So, students, in 2A, maybe you can see. So?
What?
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. So in 2A, there are many Amelia Bedelia books in the library. Did any person read a different Amelia Bedelia book?
No.
No?
Yes.
Really? No person read? Okay. Well, in all the Amelia Bedelia books, Amelia Bedelia makes one food that is very delicious. And so in this book, she makes a delicious lemon meringue pie. In the other books, she makes other delicious things. We don't know what are the delicious things. But basically, Amelia Bedelia can make wonderful desserts.
Red book or yellow book?
There's many Amelia Bedelia book reports, books for 2A. I don't know why there is library book 2A Amelia Bedelia and then class book 2C Amelia Bedelia because that doesn't make sense to me. But I did not make the rules. So, students, we are going to finish page 46. On page 46, we see, Adine, okay? Just tired? I'm sorry, Adine. We're going to finish on the page and we're going to write A, what Amelia needed to do, and B, what Amelia did in all of the book. So, the first one, the list says, change the towel. A, what did Amelia Bedelia need to do?
Change the towel to new one.
What did Amelia need to do? She needed to cut the towel?
No,
She needed to change
Other towel.
change to another towel. And what did she do?
Cut the towel.
She cut the towel. Okay. 2. She said Mia?
Mian sorry. Mian sorry.
Oh, Neon. I thought she said Mia. Mia is the name. Okay. Number 2 is dust the furniture. What did Amelia need to do?
Clean
Cleaning
the
the furniture.
I think Bia is should do.
Children's name? It can be child's name or adult's name.
Mian is orphan.
Yes. Mia is orphan?
Mia. But she said Mia. Mian is orphan.
Oh, Mia is orphan in Korea? Oh, I didn't know that.
Mian is Korean.
Sorry, I know that one, Mian. But you said Mia is orphan?
Yes, Mian is orphan.
Oh, Mia.
Mia. I think that not Mia. There's Mian last song.
Sorry, yeah, I understand that one. Okay, so number 2. Amelia needed to clean the furniture, and what did she do?
Dust.
Take the dust.
Dust with what? Not dust. Dust with
Dusting powder.
dusting powder.
너무 멋지다.
English student.
Okay.
Number 3. We have draw the drapes. What did Amelia need to do?
Close the curtain.
Close the curtains. And what did she do?
Roll the curtain.
What is this? Draw means close. So what is this?
Draw a picture.
Drew a picture. She drew a picture. These ones are not sentences because we are trying to go fast. Because we are a little bit slow because it took some time to make the camera. So number 4 is put the lights out. What does put the lights out mean?
Turn.
Switch off or turn off the lights. And what did Amelia do?
Put it out.
Put it out where? Put out means turn off.
And put out. And also,
She put them outside. Okay, good. So, next one, number 5, is measure the rice. What did Amelia Bedelia do?
she measured 2 cups with ruler.
She measured with the, okay, actually first, what was she supposed to do? She measured with the ruler, yes. Is someone laughing? What is funny?
Because their Julie teachers
Julie's teacher's voice. And sometimes it can be funny to hear teachers in other classes. And what was Amelia meant to do? She measured with the ruler, but what did she need to do?
She measured a teacup.
She used the teacup, but I think I told you this one is hard to remember. But when we say in English, we have this one, it has lines. All of them, this is 1 cup measure. This is 2 cup measure. When I make rice, I measure 1 cup of rice, and then I put in the rice cooker, and then I measure maybe 2 cups water, put the rice in, or something like that. Yeah? So Amelia Bedelia needed to just have 2 cups of rice, so Mrs. Rogers can put the water and make the rice. Make sense?
Yes. One.
So she needed to take out 2 cups of rice. Okay. Did any person in this class like to cook?
I don't like.
You don't like June? Number 6 is going to be trim the fat. What did Amelia need to do?
Cut the fat.
Cut the fat. And what did she do?
Make the fat beautiful.
Yeah. And how did she make it beautiful?
Dress.
Ribbon and
Ribbon
and
and
lace.
lace.
She put ribbons and lace on it. And last one on the list. Mandy, you can still see?
Yes.
Okay. Number 7, dress the chicken. What did she need to do?
Cooking the chicken.
Close, not cook the chicken.
That spicy
Put spices on the chicken. And what did she do?
Dress.
Made a dress.
Made clothes. This is the kind of clothes that we say is dress. But the chicken was a boy chicken and did not have a dress. Okay, good. So everybody is finished writing?
No.
When we finish writing, we will go to the next page.
Almost finished.
Okay, good. Hajin, can you see?
Oh, I think next time we finish.
Today we finish Amelia Bedelia.
What?
Today we have many things to do. Yes, today we are a little bit late because I had to set up the camera. But, yeah, today we're going to finish Amelia Bedelia. Next class we will start Wagon Wheels. I like the book Wagon Wheels. So hopefully you will like Wagon Wheels too.
Oh, very many.
Okay?
Very many pictures.
Okay, everybody finish reading?
Oh, Oreo, delicious. Toasted.
Okay. So, dun, 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 dun. This is called Literary Elements, Developing Characters. We're not going to do 47. 47 is homework. But page 48, we are going to talk about Amelia Bedelia. So, Amelia Bedelia, what does she look like? Appearance. I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to write. So please just write what we talk about down, okay? So, what does Amelia Bedelia look like? She has a flower head. She has a flower hat. Okay? Yeah, she has a flower hat. What else does she look like?
Only speak.
Is it okay? Do you guys want me to write?
No.
We're okay with just talking about, and then you write the answers?
No.
You want, if you write, I write too?
No, only speak.
You only speak, I only speak?
Yes.
Okay, we'll all only speak about it. Because we are going fast today too. So, what did she look like? Parks has a flower hat. What else does she have? What else does she look like? She has a bag. What else?
She's eyes is crazy.
Her eyes are crazy. Why?
Because only black.
Only black. No
black
white.
and white.
No white parts. Yes.
She wears apron.
She wears an apron. Yes.
What is that?
Apron is this one.
Ah.
Her nose. Her
Pinocchio.
nose is like
Her nose is like Pinocchio's nose. But you're pointing?
yes.
Okay. How does the character act?
Mm,
Crazy?
silly.
Silly. Henry, we're only talking about. How does Amelia Bedelia act? They say crazy, silly. Anything else? Why is Amelia Bedelia crazy and silly? Why does she do crazy and silly things?
Because she can't understand.
She can't understand
Idioms.
idioms. Yeah, good remembering part. She can't understand idioms. She can't understand things. Anything else? Do you think Amelia Bedelia is a nice person or a mean person? Normal?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know?
What?
Okay, what about, is there anything Amelia Bedelia is good at?
Good at.
Making a pie? Cool. Cooking, making pies, yes. Good.
And dress the chicken.
She made good clothes for the chicken? So maybe she's good at making clothes.
And good at doing crazy things.
Maybe she's good at doing crazy things. Okay. Next part is insight. So insights, we have to think about what is the character thinking and feeling. So what do you think are Amelia Bedelia's most important thoughts?
Do what list just said.
Most important thought is do what the list just said. Anybody has a different idea? There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. So just what do you think are Amelia Bedelia's thoughts?
do very perfectly.
She
She wants to do very perfectly.
she wants to do a very good job.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. I think even though Amelia Bedelia made many mistakes, I think she did want to she did want to do a good job. Hajin. Okay. You want to go drink some water, Hajin? Okay? So, next part is, what are Amelia Bedelia's feelings? Feelings? Yeah, what were her most important feelings? We think she's happy. What? Happy? She feels very happy? What about this one part, or June said a little bit because he says she wants to do a good job. Is there anything you think she wants a lot other than doing a good job? Maybe she is happy? What things do you think she likes?
She likes
Cooking. Mm-hmm.
and
Doing silly
Doing silly things. Maybe doing silly things. Okay.
and helping people.
And helping people? Yeah, maybe she likes helping people. Hajin, are you asleep yet? Okay.
I think Hajin can change chair because this aircon.
It's near aircon.
Yes.
Is the aircon making you fall asleep, Hajin? No? Just very tired? Okay, well if you want to draw, I think Jane, teacher told me she got you a sketchbook so you can draw or something if that will help you stay awake. Will that help or do you think not help? Not help? Yes, help? Okay, get your sketchbook.
Like this.
If you have, you can take it out. I don't care if you want to draw a picture. So, number 3 is development. What was the character's problem or challenge at the beginning of the story? We're just talking, not writing.
What is this question mean?
So what was the problem for Amelia Bedelia at the beginning of the story?
When
Yeah,
Amelia Bedelia told to the house that
they left. Yeah, so Amelia Bedelia, it was her first day working, and Mr. and Mrs. Rogers left the house, and Amelia Bedelia was the only person there, and so she had a list of things to do. And so she couldn't have help from Mrs. and Mrs. Rogers. Goal, what would the character want to happen at the end of the story? So the problem, Amelia Bedelia alone has a list, wants to do a good job. What does she, has a list, and Mr. and Mrs. Rogers are not here. What would she want to happen in the beginning of the story? What did she want to do? June already said one thing. Parker already said one thing that is similar ideas.
She wanted to
Hmm?
do a great job.
She wanted to do a great job. She wanted to do what the list said, right?
Yes.
What was the outcome? Did Amelia Bedelia succeed?
No.
No, she didn't succeed. What happened?
Well, she was going to be fired, but Mr. and Mrs. Rogers ate the pie, and their mind changed.
Exactly. And how did Amelia Bedelia mess up? What did she do? She didn't
Do things and just cook lemon bird.
Yeah, and she didn't understand, right? Okay, so memorable interaction. What was something we remember very well that the character said? Anything that you can remember that the character said you think is interesting? That Amelia Bedelia said.
Breast of chicken.
Did she say dress of chicken? What did she say?
I think she said because she read the list.
She read the list out loud?
I'm here.
Now I must dress the chicken. Yeah, so she did say.
Haha.
You guys can look in the book if you want to think. Anything else you think she remembered that was off? That we can remember that she said? The one thing that I said, or I can remember, is, she says in the beginning, my what? My. What nice folks. Yeah.
Oh, I made it to surprise you.
I made it to surprise you. About the lemon meringue pie?
Yeah.
What about an action that is easy to remember? What did not thing Amelia Bedelia said, but thing Amelia Bedelia did that we can remember very well? Oh, me too. The throwing the dusting power? Randy and Emma thinks, wow, that is crazy thing.
Yes.
That is
Measure 2 cups of milk.
What?
Measure 2 cups of milk.
Measuring the 2 cups of rice was the crazy thing for you, Park?
dusting powder is
Very strange.
eating.
No, it is makeup for old women. It is not makeup someone my age will wear. It is very old person makeup, but it is makeup. The thing that I remember Amelia Bedelia did was making the pie. I think was very memorable.
Cut the towel.
Cutting the towels? Yeah, I think that was a very strange thing. You two think so, Haji? Yeah. Okay. How did the character get along with other characters? Were they friends? Were they enemies? Amelia Bedelia and the Rogers. How was their relationship? Maybe this. Okay. But yeah, how were the relationships between the characters? Were they friends or enemies?
Both and yes. Enemies first.
Enemies first, but then friends? Hard enough to put your mask back on.
Friends,
All I know is
enemies, and friends.
I think that one is funny, but math. Okay. Friends, enemy, friends?
Yes.
Perfect. Probably that is how it went. Okay, so last. Do we like Amelia Bedelia? Yes or no? Who said yes, we like Amelia Bedelia?
Oh, yes.
Everyone likes Amelia Bedelia?
Yeah, except me.
You don't like Amelia Bedelia?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because she's crazy.
What about the other students? Why do you like Amelia Bedelia?
Because she was crazy and fun.
She is crazy and fun?
Yes, funny.
She is cute, yeah. And I think she is, for me, I think she seems like a kind person. Okay, so last thing we're going to do is we're going to finish page 59 or 49 and 50. Do we want to do it together or by ourselves? Together, okay. So 49 and 50, and then we can go to CT. Oh! CT is not fun?
Yes.
Why? Because it's speech rating?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I think city is fun.
Sometimes fun and sometimes not fun?
Yeah.
I think the same. I like discussion in CT. Number 1, put the events of the story in order. So, what happened first? C. The Rogers left Amelia alone. Wait, answer is C or C is happened first?
C is first.
C is first. What is number 2?
D.
Amelia made a lemon meringue pie.
So I think C, D, A, B.
C, D, A, B?
Yes.
Yes, it is C, D, A, B. The Rogers left Amelia alone, then she made a pie, then she did the list, and then they came home to see what she had done. Number 2, what was special about that day for Amelia Bedelia?
A.
It was her first day of work.
That is her birthday.
Maybe her birthday, but I don't know. Number 3, actually I think the first day of work is the same day as your birthday. I think that will be very sad. I think no person likes to work on their birthday. Number 3, what did Mrs. Rogers leave for Amelia?
A list.
A list.
Amelia Bedelia is angry.
She was angry
Yes.
because she was working on her birthday?
No. She working very many.
She works a lot?
Yes.
I think she is okay. She is always smiling, but maybe. Number 4, what surprise did Amelia make for the Rogers? A pie. Where did she put the pie to cook? In the oven.
This face is mask.
That face is a mask of pain. Behind the mask, she is crying.
Angry.
Oh, angry. Okay. What did Amelia have to do to the towels?
Cut them.
What did she have to do to the towels? Change them. She cut them, but she had to change them. Number 7, how did she dust the furniture?
She put the powder on it.
She put dusting powder on it. Number 8, what did she do to the drapes?
She drew a picture of them.
She drew a picture of them.
Better than B.
Hmm?
B-A-B-B-A-D-A-C.
You're right. Okay, next one is number 9. Where did she put the lights? Outside. Number 10, where did she put the steak? Or what did she put on the steak?
Ribbons.
Good. Number 11, what did she do to the chicken?
Put clothes on it.
She put clothes on the chicken. Number 12, why did Amelia rush to the door? A. The Rogers came home. Number 13, why did Mr. Rogers see the towels?
Because C.
Who said she?
T.
Who said C? Some person said C. C is correct. He was washing his hands and he saw the towels. He went to the bathroom. Emma said, good job, Emma. I can't hear what person says what. Number 4, how did the Rogers feel about Amelia's work?
Angry.
They were angry at first, and then later they felt happy. And then what made them happy?
C.
The pie. Good. Okay. Amelia Bedelia finished. Oh! You have one more Amelia Bedelia quiz
Oh.
next week.
No state
This
test.
page, it will be yes, the state test. So next week, only reading homework. Oh, wait. This one, study vocab and bring the next book to class. Maybe, I think you have good balance. Your book didn't fall out. Okay, so I will finish the video. Goodbye, video people.
Bye.
Bye, and we will finish.
Please, bye-bye.
Wow.
Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. SSET Englishtown.